going live again. Hello, we are back. Hopefully, things will be better. I restarted Foundry and I restarted Streamlabs, and maybe it'll work this time. If not, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure something out, probably. It does seem to be working somewhat better. I was able to actually do all the damage from the spell, which is cool. Um, so that is Junseo's turn as he moved and then attacked. So then up next is Amihan. She is slowed 1 thanks to rolling a natural 1 on initiative. So she will only get 2 actions. Um, she doesn't want to move up into the thing. So she will just move up in general. She will drag Hellsmith the stun along with her. And then she will just roar for the crowd, moving the crowd's favor up towards towards their side by 1 point. Text. Crowd's favor. Steps of the Sun. I'm just going to abbreviate this. +1. Alright. So the Steps of the Sun are now gaining +1 to attack, damage rolls, saving throws, all that good stuff. Yep. Okay. That is Amihan's turn. She is no longer slowed because that only applies for 1 round. And it is Tino's turn. Tino is going to... Oh, actually, I need to roll flat checks for both of the confused people to see if they remain confused. Alright. Yevon is unconfused. Both of them are unconfused. Hooray! Alright, Tino is going to do the Sage charge thing. It's going to charge up to there. Going to leave people at a 15 feet behind him. So, like that or so. And he's going to make a strike with his tusks, targeting Anaheim. That is a hit. Yep. For damage. And that'll be absorbed by temporary HP, but that is most of Amihan's temporary HP. Okay, so Flurry of Blows. Tino's Flurry of Blows specifies that he has to make it with his fist or a monk weapon, not unarmed attacks in general. So he can't Flurry of Blows with his tusks, which is unfortunate. So he will rally the crowd and put it back at +0. We 0. Doot. And okay, that is his turn. Up next is Yevon, who is going to get the fuck out of the scintillating pattern. 1 action. And then he has 1 more action, which he will use to, let's see, who can spell, so 3/5 other lower, 'cause, 5th other lower, 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 5th other lo you could move to here, and then should be able to get them all with a cone of cold. Let's see about this. Oop. I expand this. Nope. Okay, whatever. You get the picture. Yeah, that should be able to get all of them, but not of his teammates. So let me erase that. Quicken cone of cold for 12d6 points of cold damage. All of them seem to resist it somewhat, but not entirely. Let me roll some saves. Reflex, 1, 2, 3, and save on the important one. This is the one that actually determines which side wins the match. The DC is 34, so all of them pass, none of them critically succeed, so all of them will take half minus 5 is half of 37 is 18, minus 5 is 13 points damage. So minus 13, minus 13, minus 13, and minus 13. Okay, and that is Yavin's turn. He is no longer slowed. Back up to the top. Malia, why did Tino get unfrightened? He should have been frightened too. He is now only frightened 1. I don't think that affected anything, but well, it's fine. Whatever. It's Malia's turn. She is going to quick draw a scimitar and do an attack. Yeah. Yeah. Targeting. It's a minute. How is his AC 30? The fucking elite adjustments are messing with it again, aren't they? His base AC should be 34, so the elite adjustment. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Regardless, that is a miss. Uh, um, actually, hang on. Yeah, she could move around to flank, which she probably would do. And then Tino will be flat-footed, so that is a hit for 21 points of damage, except actually less because he is resistant to the fire. And yeah. And then she has one more action, which she will use to make another attack. Sure. That's another hit. That's going to be some more damage. Actually less, but actually slightly more because it does have the forceful trait, meaning it does an extra 2 damage because this is the second attack of the round. So that's a net of 17 damage. And yeah, that is her turn. Up next is Halspin the Stun, who yeah, it seems like the scintillating pattern did its job, but it's not likely to be useful anymore, so he will drop it. Um, and uh, let's see. Could he get people in a prismatic spray? It's maybe not the best decision tactically because he needs to maintain inspired courage, but prismatic spray is always a fun spell. Dang it. Was it like 30 feet properly? Moves it just a little bit to the left. Uh, that will hit Amihan though, and it won't actually hit Yabba the Just. So yeah, he will just get these three. And let's get some d8s. See which rays are people affected. Tino will be affected by 2 rays. Ooh. Um, is that how prismatic spray works in Pathfinder 2? Yeah, affected by 2 beams. Roll twice. Reroll any duplicates or result of fate. All right, let me. Not great for Tino. That's a duplicate. All right, so he is affected by the green ray and the red ray. So he will have to make a fortitude save versus the green ray. That's a pass. And a reflex save versus the red ray. That's also a pass. Okay, he's fine. Never mind. Uh, and prismatic spray is save for all. So he is completely unaffected. Takatora, let's see what ray they are hit by. They are hit by the red ray, so they will have to make a reflex save. That is a pass, so they are also unaffected. And Jiyuk, let's see what she's hit by. The orange ray, so that's another reflex save, which is her best save. I swear to God, if this does nothing. It does nothing. Okay, cool. Oof. Yeah, that was... Prismatic Spray is a fun spell, but it doesn't necessarily... It's not necessarily good. Let me unpause the game in case that was a factor. In previous troubles. Alright, well, I guess that was his turn. That was Houseman's done. Okay. Takatora is going to move up. Let's see, what is their speed? One, two, three, four, five. That is not quite flanking. So they actually they'll try to move around, but I think they're going to provoke attacks opportunity from Amihan either way because of the reach. So let's see, they were here. Yeah, I don't think there's any way they can get into melee without provoking an attack opportunity. So they will provoke the attack opportunity, but move around such that they get flanking. And how to make that attack opportunity. Why is her Jaws strike so weirdly low? That is incorrect. Let me fix that. Steps of the Sun. Amihan in Tiger form should use her normal attack bonus. Plus 31. Why does it have forceful magical and sweet? It is not her scimitar. What the fuck. Let me edit those. All right. Editing. Cool. Great. Jaws attack opportunity. What? Oh, whatever. I don't care at this point. Yeah, this is a hit. That should actually be a 45. So that's a crit. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Oof. Um, Fortunately, Takatora has quite a few hit points, so they are doing alright. Okay, and then Takatora has one action, so they can make one attack. That's a hit, regardless of who's actually targeting. That'll do 28 damage. Alright. And none of that is any kind of energy damage. Nope. Ooh. Let me double check various things. Okay. Things that I forgot about because I'm bad. At the start of their turn, these two should have lost 2 hit points, and these two should have gained 2 hit points. And 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 Housebin should have been able to attempt to counteract Yavin's spell with a Shadow Siphon, which is a successful counteract. So that Cone of Cold a while back should have done half damage. I don't know where it is. Right. Yeah, it was 37. 37 halved to 18, halved again to 9. They took 13. They actually should have taken 4. So I'm going to give all of them 9 HP back. Right, there we go. Now we're good. Bit of a retroactive things that I probably wouldn't do in an let's be honest, I'm the stick GM who would do that in person game, but I could definitely get away with it in a stream game with it's just mostly me talking to myself, and nobody really cares. All right. Anyway, and I can get rid of that. All right. So that was Takatora's turn. Up next is Jiyuk. Jiyuk is gonna also go around for that flank. How fast is she? Okay, speed of 25 feet. That's normal speed of 25 feet. So it'll take her 2 move actions. Get there. Just 1 more action to attack. Damage. And let me roll her sneak attack. 3d6 sneak attack damage. Alright, so damage, damage. Yeah, alright. And that is her turn. Up next is Junseo. Junseo will put a Mask of Terror on Amihan, so that all of them are going to have to make will saves in order to target her with effects. Anyway, I'll just have to remember that. I don't think there's like a spell effect Mask of Terror, unfortunately. And then he will do an Inspire Heroics. And then I will do a thing that I forgot because I had 8 characters to run. We will do an Inspire Heroics. So he is going to make a performance check against the standard DC for his level. 36 is a pass, not a critical. So all of them will get +2 to all of their nonsense. +2 to attack rolls and damage rolls. And Tino, when Amihan did the attack opportunity, Tino should have been able to do a retributive strike. So I will let him do his thing. That is a hit. It is 36 damage. And some persistent damage as this glowing aura of light surrounds Amihan. As she's going to take persistent good damage from the, what is it called? From the Divine Smite, yes. Paladin things. Persistent damage is somewhere here. Here it is. Good. 3 persistent good. And that will set up some other things as well. That is Junseo's turn, though. So then it is Amihan's turn. Let's see. Which of her abilities can she use? She doesn't need to do threatening dams, as is already flat-footed. Yeah, let's just do... go into her stat block and adjust the... Okay, it's correct in the stat block. I don't know why the die is wrong, but whatever. Okay. With the correct damage bonus, that is a critical hit. I don't know why it continues to have forceful damage. Okay, whatever. That much damage to Tino. And then yeah, and then she will grab as a with her next action. Oh, and actually, that should be 4 more damage because of Inspire Heroics. Grabbed. And then she will use Wrestle and make a Claw Strike with multiple attack penalty. Why is... This should be Agile, so everything is wrong. Okay, whatever. With the bonus from Agile and the bonus from Inspire Heroics, that misses a critical by 1, I think. So let me do damage. Nope, damage to the right person, please. Every single time I do Fights in Foundry, I make that mistake. And then he is also knocked prone, which isn't great for him because that means he takes penalty on all the attack rolls. Oh, yeah, and then she takes persistent good damage. C is neutral, so she will take half. She will take 1 point of damage. Okay. Um, look at prone, see how this thing works. -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls. Is that all effects with the attack trait? Or what? Okay, I don't know. Tino is going to attempt to escape the grapple. Using, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So he'll use acrobatics. Does that beat Amihan's athletics DC? I don't think it will. Flex modifier plus. Actually, that might. Looking at numbers, one moment. Good night. That will just barely not succeed because of the frightened one. Oof. Um, yeah, so he does not succeed in escaping the grab. So he is not able to stand up from prone. Alright. If he had done the pander to the crowd thing first, he would have been able to. Am I going to retroactively allow him to do that? No, I don't. Because his plan was to do that, stand up, and then do his thing. That I will. He will still do that thing in a moment. But. So he will use Defiant Shove, which is ability which he has to hit with his. I will read the ability because it's cool. Tino throws his whole body into a powerful push. He moves the target 5 feet in any direction and can then attempt to trip that creature. And he can do that because he successfully. So he'll push Amihan to here, let's say. And then he can attempt an athletics check to trip. Athletics. Okay. Multiple attack penalty takes a -5, so that's a 38. I think that probably still succeeds, but let me check. They do have pretty good reflex DCs. That actually succeeds exactly, so that will knock. Let me have prone. Oh, and he can and then pander the crowd. So give his side a +1 status bonus to all d20 rolls and damage rolls. +1 Tino's toughest +1. And that will be his turn. Okay, up next is Yavin. Who? Yeah, so there's a funny thing about the weird ways thing. There's no limit on the number of times that he can quicken cast. So, um, he will put a Mask of Terror on Tino. No, actually, he will haste all of them. Uh, he will haste everybody. Quickened, quickened, quickened is somewhere here. Quickened, visible, paralyzed, frightened. Quickened is here. So quickened, 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 and quickened. He is outside of the frickin'. Oh, Tino would have dragged him over to like here. He does provoke an attack opportunity from Amihan. Amihan's not gonna take it. Uh, mm, she does want to disrupt the thing. Yeah, fuck it, sure. Okay, yeah, roll the 3, miss regardless. Against Yavin's AC. What is Yavin's AC? Yeah, that's it. That's a miss. All right, cool. If she had crit, she would have been disrupted the spell. But all right. Yavin doesn't get his quickened action just yet because it happens at the start of his turn. So he will then quicken. He's not going to quicken another cone of cold. Can quicken a telekinetic projectile, which I think he will do. Just roll the spell attack quick. All right, a 37 is a hit for with spells and whatnot. Why are his cantrips listed at 5th level? What? That has to be a typo. Let me look at the other modules. The other module that he appears in. To see if that's like if he has the same deal in the other one. That might be an issue, but fuck it. I'm allowing him to quicken cast as much as you want. I'll reduce his thing. So this will be 5d6 plus his spellcasting ability modifier plus 2 because he's elite. He leveled up between things. So this will be 5d6 plus 7 damage. 28 damage. Not bad. And that's his turn. Okay. It is Malia. Malia is gonna do some more attacks. Why not? Yeah. It's a hit. Damage, 26 damage, but less because fire, so 23. And then she'll make another one. Actually, but more because Inspire Heroics. No, wait, you should be take 2 damage, not healed for 2. I can do math. I'm a math minor. And then Scimitar attack number 2. Also a hit for significantly less damage. That is an impressively bad roll. That is a net gain of 0. And oh, he should be not frightened anymore. So actually, yeah, she will try to frighten him again. Actually, no, he's immune to that demoralized for however long. So she can't frighten him again. She will attempt to frighten Yabin the Just with her last action. And I'm gonna remove that damage. No. That damage should hit because of Inspire Heroics. Uh, that attack should hit. Does she try to frighten Yavin the Jester, or does she just make another attack? Fuck it, let's make another attack. Yeah, alright. Ordinarily, it would not have people attack 3 times. PSA, there are better things you can do on your turn than attack 3 times, but she is listed as having an intelligence of +0, so average intelligence, and plenty of people attack 3 times, so she's not exactly... She's a fighter, so she has, like, good tactical sense, but she's not exactly, like, a brilliant tactician. And sometimes when you attack 3 times, it pays off. Um, and so that's damage to the right person, please. There we go. So that's 2. That's balanced by that, but then uh, 4 additional damage because of forceful, and then actually it should have also been 2 additional damage because of forceful on the previous hit. So Tino's not looking great, but still could be anyone's game here. All right, Hellspin the Stung might be able to end it. He has a big damage spell. Let's see. He could do another prismatic spray. I kind of want to have him to do another. No, he's not going to do it. You only have 2 people then. Spire Heroics is up. He could shoot at point blank range. He could shoot his bow or use his claws. His bow does more damage. Yeah, he will do a. He does a vampiric examination. He could probably angle it such that it doesn't. I don't. No, I don't think there's a way he can angle the vampiric examination such that it doesn't hit any of his allies. Um, he doesn't really care about regenerating his own health. Yeah, he will shoot while he got the Inspire Heroics up. With the +2 from Inspire Heroics, that is a crit for 44 damage with Deadly D10. Tino does resist the acid damage somewhat. So that's 39 points of damage. Alright, and then he will do a Shadow Blast. Hit it in a line hitting Tino and Yavin the Just. For 21. Okay, if Tino fails a save, he will actually. What kind of damages can you do with Shadow Blast? I think Tino only has resistance to a few types of energy. Yeah, he does not have energy Aegis up. So, with Shadow Blast, I believe you can do all kinds of different damage types. So let me roll a saving throw for Tino first. Reflex or will, target's choice. So let's see which of his saves are better. Reflex. It's not a save versus disease, so that wouldn't apply. Reflex it. Not a perception check. Reflex. There we go. That is a pass. Not quite a crit. It will be a crit with the crowd's favor. So Tino Tongue will dodge it entirely. And is still in the fight. Okay. And Yevon will reflex save. Or maybe you could roll the will save. I don't think this will save would be good enough such that it's a crit. It's a pass, so Yevon just will take 10 points of damage. Not that I think that will matter in the outcome of the fight, but okay. Takatora. See, is getting close to losing, but they can do real good damage. They might be able to take Kamehameha out. They are in position now. So they will do a Blade Barrage. And make 5 attacks. Their multiple attack penalty applies as normal. They gain a cumulative +2 circumstance bonus to damage for each successful strike. And they will miss with their first attack with a 2. Oof. Yeah, if they can roll real good, they might be able to do it. That's not it. But they have 5 attacks. They can go for it. That's a hit. Cumulative +2 bonus to damage for each successful strike. Okay, so this will be just a +2, not a +4. So 32 damage. Nothing to sneeze at. It did not do 32 damage to everyone. There was a moment where I saw everyone being selected, and I was like, what? Okay. And then these are all going to be at maximum multiple attack penalty. That will miss. +1 from crowd's favor, that's not quite going to do it. Actually, speaking of crowd's favor, though, 1 more damage. Could be the difference. Who knows? And then the last 2 attacks. Number 1. Nope. Number 2. That's a hit. For +4 damage and +1, so 30 damage. 30 damage, not 309 damage. And because they hit with 2 attacks, they also deal 2d6 persistent bleed damage. What will happen if Amihan drops Tino 0 and then drops because of persistent damage? What the hell will I do? It says in the rules of the tournament there are no ties. How Jin will rule in cases where the tournament victor is done. I feel like the Steps of the Sun win then. I don't know. I will have to make a ruling there, I guess. Okay, but it's Jiyu's turn. If she rolls a crit on sneak attack, that could turn things around. All right. She's not currently flanking though, so she'll have to move around. We've Amihan already used her attack opportunity on Yavin, so no attack opportunity there. And then, as she is about to claw yeah, she's a kitsune, so she has like claws, and paws. Her paws become wreathed in electricity, and she's gonna do a thing, and this could be a lot of damage. This could take it out if it's crit. 42 flanking +1. It's at 43. AC 34, and that's not misses a crit by 1. Oh shoot. Takadora is hasting. They should have gotten 1 more attack off. Okay, never mind. So that's not a crit by 1. But, oh, that's including the sneak attack. But she's also going to do 30 points of electricity damage. Most of that electricity damage seems to be absorbed but one of it does get through. So that's 39 points of damage. And then she can make one more attack. Why not? That's a hit. 30 points of damage. Actually, 32 points of damage with things. Holy shit. Okay. And it's Amihan's turn. Or no, it's Junseo's turn. Okay. Junseo will sing a piercing note at Tino. And this might just be it. Um, that is a hit. This not great damage. It's only slightly below average. Not enough to actually take Tino out. And I don't think he would be warded against sonic damage, so he would take the 13. Um, and then, yeah, and then he will cast Spirit Blast. So Tino has to crit succeed this save. 44. The +1 is a 45, but his DC is 36. Wow. Okay. Probably the closest match we've ever had. I want to see how much damage Amihan would have taken from the nine. She would have taken 10 plus the persistent hit. Amihan would have been left with 7 HP. Holy fucking shit. Wow. Okay. But that's that. And the Steps of the Sun win. Alright. Thank you for watching, people who you had 3 people watching at some point. That was amazing. Cool. Thanks for watching. If you're in my campaign, hopefully see you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye. Oh yeah, and I'll upload it to YouTube. So, this parts. Yeah.